Yes. You think that nature would create its own end?
No. And that's why I don't think there's anything wrong with homosexuality, and I think it's natural. Because there's been thousands and thousands of years of people that have been gay, and it's nothing new. And Christians and other extreme religions want to make it something wrong, but there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's not. Homosexuality, I think, it doesn't make anybody any better or any less than straight people.
All right. I'm not biased. You're not biased. So what we're doing now is just basically educate the people. So some people say that homosexuality is the end of humanity. What do you have to say to that?
I say those people are stupid. Nature's not going to do that. If they were, seriously, there wouldn't be any more straight people. And with in vitro fertilization and the process and the advancement of sciences, gay couples one day might be able to have their own genetic baby between the two of them. I don't think it's the end of humanity.
Okay.
I think that homosexuality can actually help humanity. It could help people be more understanding and more caring of each other, more accepting, which could only do good. It could do better for all of us. It can make us love each other more.
Okay, I totally understand where you're coming from. But here's my question. Do you believe in the Bible?
To some point.
Not all point.
No, I think a lot of the Bible's been rewritten over time and parts of it have been left out. And I think it was written by men. And men had a skewed view of life and the way things are supposed to be. There's not a lot of gospels by women. So I don't know if I believe in all of the Bible. Bits and pieces, maybe.
Do you believe in Leviticus?
No, I don't know. I don't know who
Diana! You texted him! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
I texted her, boo!
Hell the fuck no,
She
nigga!
messed up the video.
Oh,
But
fuck
I'm gonna
no.
cut that. I'm gonna cut this
Oh
part.
my god. I'm like, he's like, well, those sweatpants are good to slide down on. What the fuck, you bitch? You fucking whore! You disgusting
What a fucked up
whore.
homosexual shit.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck
man.
happened. My phone on the stairs and this bitch has been texting you and I'm
So now,
God.
if your mom chose to be a lesbian, right? When I'm not biased, I'm trying to get logical with you. And your dad chose to be a homosexual, would you be here to enjoy life today?
Well, one, I don't think that either one of them would have chose to be it. I think it's something that you're born with. And I might not have been.
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, that they chose to do that.
Can we take choose out of it? That they decided to come out as a homosexual back in the 70s? Then I probably wouldn't have been around.
I'm glad that you say, can we take choose out of it? But here's my question. Do you believe that some people are homosexual because they were born this way? Because based on my personal experience, some young people that I used to hang out with, they commit the act because of financial hardship. What's your take on that?
I think some people do choose to be gay. I think either because of it's what's in to do, or they've had some fucked up relationships and they don't know what else to do and they've just been burned by the other gender. Or some people do it for money reasons. Gay porn makes a ton of money. So I do think some people do choose. But it's their choice. It's not our choice to tell someone how to dictate their life. If you're a murderer, it's my choice to say, hey, I think you should get the death sentence and you should be in prison forever. Or child molesters, I don't think that they choose to be child molesters, but they do choose to do the act.
Okay.
You know, and they should be punished. But I don't think that anyone should be chastised or or punished for being who they are.
Okay, so now, being that you mentioned child molesters, how would you feel if your son or your daughter were to be molested by a child molester? Would you understand the fact?
I would cut their motherfucking dick off and burn them.
Oh, hell no. We set them motherfuckers on fire.
That's when the contradiction begins.
But they made a choice to do something to a child. I think a lot of child molesters are people who've either been molested or they have something wrong with the wiring of their brain. But they choose to victimize someone who's younger. That's a choice that they have to do.
How do we know that they weren't born this way?
That's why I'm saying their receptors in their head have to be wrong. They can't be rehabilitated. Child molesters, there's no comparison between child molesters and homosexuals. The rate of homosexuals who would molest is so much smaller than even a straight person who would molest a child. I don't think that you can ever compare a child molester to a homosexual.
No, actually, I would never. I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even dare. I wouldn't even dare to say that, or to even compare homosexuals
If you did, I'd punch you in the dick.
And which child molesters. But you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying, like, why are you trying to differentiate a homosexual from a child molester?
Because I'm saying that in terms of way people are born, I do believe people are born with certain things. Like, people are born with mental illness. Some people are born with cancer. Some people are born missing certain limbs.
Do you believe that being gay is a mental illness? Because
I don't.
They don't want to have kids.
No, I don't. And a lot of gay people want to have children. They want to adopt. They want to have their own natural children. But there's so many restrictions, and there's so many people saying it's wrong. And there's such a fight right now about it that it's the stupidest thing ever. There's so many children who want to be adopted, who are in foster homes, who need a good home, and there's so many gay couples who are willing to give those homes, and people don't want to put them there because they say that it's wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. If someone wants to give love to someone, give love. Whether you're gay or straight, or you want to have 2 dudes in your life or 2 girls in your life, it doesn't matter. Love is love. Spread it and share it.
So you believe in free will, right?
I do believe in free will.
Okay.
As long as it's not hurting somebody. You can't love and show love if you're going to hurt somebody.
So you're basically saying that you would be okay if you were not being able to take care of your kids, and a gay couple chose to take care of your kids for you. Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I gave a baby up.
To a gay couple?
No, to a straight couple.
To a straight couple.
But I did look at gay couples. But the parents I found for my oldest child were the right fit for her. But I did look at gay couples. And I did not choose them because they were gay. I chose them because I didn't think they were the right fit for her. Her parents are the most incredible parents she could have had. And if the couples that I had looked at before her parents had been right, I would have put her with a gay couple. But I chose her parents because as a mom, you just felt that, you know, and I had that privilege to meet them and decide who I wanted her to go with.
Totally understand. So now let's say that you give your child, right, to a gay couple.
Right.
And when they become grown, or when he became grown and he came to you and said, Mom, the only reason why I became gay is because I saw my parents
I'd say that's
committing the act. How would you feel?
I'd say that's bullshit.
To your child?
To my child. You're not gay. That's not why people are gay.
No, let me rephrase.
My mom's gay, and I'm totally not gay.
What, did you grow up watching your mom committing the act?
Yep. 6th grade, my mom came out.
6th grade.
In 6th grade, my mom came out, and I'm not gay.
All right. Why aren't you gay?
Because
You don't like that pussy.
I'm strictly dickly. I like penis. I have a son, and I like penis, and
She doesn't like penis. She loves penis.
I would. I don't know. Maybe I would. What is it called?
Switch it. Threesome.
Maybe I would try, but I'm not gay.
Okay.
Maybe I would try. I'm open to it. I mean, I love gay people. There's so much smoke around here.
I'm not against it either.
I'm not against it either. I love gay people, and everybody should have a right to what they want.
Okay, I totally understand. But if you guys recall earlier, my dog, which happened to be a male, and the other dog, which happened to be a little puppy, and he's a male, he was trying to hump the dog, and you guys screamed because you didn't want my dog to commit the act on another male. So
No, I didn't.
Because the
I
dog
was saying
was
go.
Because the other dog was like, oh, he was scared. He was like scared, you know?
Okay.
So, but you know what? Some transvestites, like some men that dress like women, they're better looking than me. I mean, like, you know, some eyebrows, like, look at my eyebrows. You know, I can't do my makeup. I'm such a tomboy. I played softball, you know, I'm a tomboy. And some men, they do their makeup better than I can do my makeup. I'm not going to lie about it. It's true.
Okay, I would say that homosexuality been there since the beginning, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. Can two females give birth to a child? It's a question. It's a yes or no question.
Well, Molly and I've given birth.
Well, I've given birth, but you have to have a male to give sperm.
No, the question you did answer
Like
the question.
genetically?
Yes. Can two
No.
females give birth?
No,
to
like
a child?
if me and Tiana have sex.
Yes, that's what I mean.
No.
Can two males give birth to a child?
No.
So now I'm gonna ask you the questions. I don't want you guys to contradict yourselves. Is the act unnatural?
No.
Because it takes two organic living souls, right? Which is a male and a female
Uh-huh.
to give birth to a child, correct?
Right.
Do you agree with this?
Yes.
So that's natural, correct?
Well, so are you saying women who can't have babies are unnatural?
No, we're not talking about somebody that has a defect. We're talking about people who could have kids, but they chose to have sex with the same sex.
They didn't choose it. They were born that way.
Well,
They don't
okay,
have a choice.
Born, chose, it's totally the same thing.
So do you choose every night to lay down with pussy instead of dick?
Naturally, I'm a male, so I'm attracted to female.
But that's not natural for all males.
But
And women who can't have it, that's the argument. People want to say that gay people can't procreate, so they shouldn't be together. But there's tons of couples who are sterile and infertile that can't have couples, so should they not be with each other?
so, see, that's the thing. You probably misunderstood my question.
Oh, no, I
didn't
didn't.
say
I
that
totally got it.
they shouldn't be together. My question was, can they procreate? You said no,
No.
correct? And I said that is it a natural act?
Biologically, no.
So do you believe that it's natural or unnatural? I want you to be
Natural.
honest.
Like, completely natural. I
It's
do.
natural for me to see two women together. Nowadays, yes.
Okay, it's okay. I understand that. I'm not against it. But
Now,
since they
in
cannot
in
give
the
birth to a
old
child,
days, no, it wasn't natural because, I mean, people used to get killed for that kind of shit. But I mean,
that's good. Why
look at
wasn't it
people-
natural in the old days?
Because of politics.
Because of
I want her to answer that.
politics.
No, actually,
Because people were assholes and they just thought that the way it was supposed to be.
being almost
People didn't have their own rights, like to do what they wanted to do. They were told like what they had to do.
So you're saying that being a homosexual or a lesbian has something to do with politics?
No, I think that politics had a play in keeping them in the closet.
Yeah.
And
Well-
politics.
And they were so afraid of what
religion.
other people thought.
Could you guys give me one example ever since you've been on this planet when politicians came to somebody's house and trying to stop you from being with another person who happens to be the same sex as you?
Every time someone goes up for the presidential pulpit and tells people that it's wrong to be homosexual and they're going to fight a homosexual marriage and stop equality. That's when they came into my house, when they broadcasted on the TV and said it in front of my kids and said there's something unnatural about someone being gay.
Do you guys support
You
gay
know what?
marriages?
Yes, I
Yes.
do. Yes, I do.
Why?
100%. Because why you have freedom. Everybody has their own freedom to do whatever the fuck they want. Everybody should be able to do whatever the hell they want. I mean, people nowadays can marry their fucking dog if they wanted to. Why can't, I mean, that guy, who was it, in Minnesota? That guy married his fucking dog, for God's sake. Why can't I marry a woman if I wanted to? My best friend, she's half gay. She's bisexual. Why can't I marry a woman?
Well, 40 years
If
ago,
I
I couldn't
wanted
have
to
married
be
my
gay-
kid's dad because he's brown and I'm white.
Exactly.
So,
And-
We can't marry black people. Willie, you're black. And you're a
Absolutely.
very attractive man.
Absolutely.
And because I'm white, I couldn't have married you a long time ago.
not that we
So
want
is
to.
that wrong? No
Okay,
offense.
so
no
now when it
offense.
comes
I'm not
to-
saying that, against your girlfriend. I'm not saying I'm hitting on you or anything.
She messed it up.
And this is going to be broadcasted, so your girlfriend's going to watch this. I'm not saying I'm hitting on you. I am your neighbor.
I totally
Anyway,
understand. So now here's what I'm trying to say. So now when it comes to race, we can understand that because the world was
race is the same thing as
No.
freaking gay people.
what I'm saying that the world puts labels on people. They
Hey,
labeled
girl.
me as a black man, and they labeled you as a as a white woman.
Yeah, because
and
it's
this
color.
Asians. So now because of the differences, you might think that hey, he doesn't look
Hey,
like
baby.
me, or she doesn't look like me. Then I don't want to partake with those people because it's called the
Gay
fear
people don't look
of
the same as everybody else.
That's
No.
Snapchat.
Hey.
YouTube.
It's called the fear of the unknown, right?
Right.
Because something doesn't look like you never seen it before, then it causes fear in your heart, correct?
Right.
Correct.
So now we're talking about choices, Dan.
Uh-huh.
You see how beautiful it is now? I'm talking about two adults who chose to live together when they know in their heart that they will never have kids naturally, biologically. Is it natural?
Some people don't want to have kids.
You just said that they want kids, though.
Yeah, but I think it's natural. It's natural to want to love someone and spend your life with someone. What's so unnatural about that? There's hundreds of people who get together knowing that I'm never going to procreate. Even if they can, they choose not to.
We cannot we cannot police love, because love is something that is uncontrollable. You cannot try to control love. What I'm saying is this: that the natural things. This is my argument over here.
Yeah, but you're not going to sway me, Willie.
I totally understand that, but is it
What is for dinner?
all this?
You had Pearl's Jr.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dang. Shut the door. Okay, hold on. But some men can't have children.
We already discussed that. He said I was wrong.
Yeah, that was like natural defect. Like it's not their fault that they cannot have kids, but they want to have kids.
It's
correct?
not gay people's fault that they're gay, so it's not their fault they can't have kids.
But you said
Bam!
you just said
I
that.
showed you.
All right, you just said that gay people want to have
Put it in the
kids,
bag.
which is why they trying to raise to adopt other kids. Correct?
Right?
So now, if I know I'm living with another man and I will never be able to have kids with this man, and I'm gonna have to adopt because I know that in my heart there's no way that we can procreate. Don't you think that in my heart I know that I'm doing something that's not natural?
Nope.
Why not?
Because, Willie, we're going to go around this all night long.
No, it's a question. I'm not trying to.
Right.
Hey mom, can I have it?
Yes. Love
Mom,
is...
there's one more in there.
Okay.
This is gonna have to.
Okay.
These are
love,
great children.
Love is natural, Willie.
Hey mom.
Fuck my life. What? Love is natural. It's completely
Mom,
acceptable
shut the
for
door.
someone to want to be with someone else and spend the rest of their life
Mom.
with someone they care about.
Which is okay.
We
Who
love
are
each
we to
other, but
judge
we're not
people?
gay.
We cannot judge people.
Go
gonna spank
out of the
you.
picture. We're trying to have a good conversation with you
Who
two.
are we like to judge people? Because everybody is a sinner, right? Everybody's a sinner.
Everybody's
correct?
a sinner.
Everybody's sin. So there's no big
Nobody's
sin
God.
and small one. Sin is sin, right?
Right.
But we also do have common sense, correct?
We do.
How
Common
would you-
sense tells
So you're
me not to
saying
touch a
common-
hot burner.
So you're
common
telling
sense
me.
tells me not to walk
So you're
in
telling me
traffic.
common sense is not to be gay?
No, I'm telling you, common sense will tell you that two people with the same sex cannot procreate.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
but that
that's
doesn't mean
common sense.
But it doesn't mean common sense doesn't mean that I can't be gay.
No.
And just because you have common sense doesn't mean you should.
But you know what?
procreate.
Common sense means that if I love somebody, I'm gonna be with somebody whether I'm gonna have kids with them or not.
That's choice.
Yeah.
That's
If
not
I
common
love
sense.
somebody, it doesn't matter.
Okay. We
If
just,
I
we just
love
want to make
somebody,
sure that we don't get confused.
if I love somebody, I'm gonna be with them whether I can have kids or not.
That's your right to choose, and everybody has to respect
And you're saying,
that.
and are you saying because two people naturally
right
can
to
procreate together, a man and a woman, crackhead Sally down the road decides to give a blowjob to Teddy John down the way, has a crack-headed baby, and then murders her baby. So that's natural? That's okay? Because she could have a baby naturally with some dude she
First-
gave a blowjob to in the back alley?
First, you mentioned cracked. You mentioned crack, right? And you mentioned crime.
We're having a YouTube session about gay marriage, and we're discussing that gay marriage is natural.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah,
And he's trying to say that
he's
it's not
trying to
natural
say it's
because
not
they can't
natural,
procreate.
but we believe
See, that's the
that
thing.
it is natural
I'm not
because
biased. I'm saying that if two people cannot procreate, is it natural or unnatural?
it's natural because you love who you love no matter what it is. It doesn't matter.
We have no right
and
to
no
choose.
matter what if you can have kids or not, it doesn't matter. You don't have a choice in who you love.
Yeah, 'cause nature-
you love who you love. It doesn't
nature
matter
tells
if it's
people-
a
I'm
dick or
gonna
a vagina or whatever you have. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna ask Diana the same question. I'm gonna ask you the same question that I asked Diana, right? If your mom and your dad choose to be gay, would you be here to enjoy life?
My mom is gay, and I do enjoy life.
No, if your mom and your dad chose to be gay, right? I mean, your mom
Before they
chose to be
had
gay before they had you, and your dad chose to be homosexual, right? Would you?
No,
be here
I
to
would
enjoy
not
life?
be here to enjoy life.
Would that be fair to you?
No,
I
it would
wouldn't know
not
what
be
you
fair
do.
to
Would
me.
they be selfish?
But my mom
No,
did
I said, would they
choose
be
to have
selfish?
what?
Would they be selfish for doing this?
But it wasn't her choice.
Do you think that not
I
giving
came out of nowhere. I just came in like a wrecking ball.
you got it? Do you think that not giving birth to other people is being selfish?
That's a sticky situation.
I'll tell you.
That's a sticky situation because you know what? Some people. Okay, hold on. Let me get my thoughts together.
Take your time.
Some people. Everybody has a choice to have an abortion. Everybody should have a choice to have abortion.
Do you believe it's murder?
No, I do not believe it's murder because if you're raped, you should have a choice to have an abortion.
Is it the child's fault that is in your belly or in your womb?
No, it's not because if you're raped,
Then why?
it's not your fault.
Why does the baby in your womb deserve to die?
It's not my.
It's not my fault because if somebody else rapes me, the baby
That's a
isn't.
question. I'm not
You
against
never
it.
know.
Hmm?
You know what? It's not my fault. It's not the baby's fault, but it's also not the woman's fault to be raped. So you know what? It's a woman's decision, and the baby doesn't have a heartbeat until it's 3 weeks old. And if the woman has a decision by herself to make the decision to have the baby or not.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice. And technically, until I'm 20 weeks pregnant, I should have the decision to have an abortion or not.
Which I respect.
Yes.
So you basically.
And I had a baby when I was 16 years old, and I didn't get an abortion, and I went to college, and I finished high school, and I did everything I had to do.
So now we don't want to be out of subject. Now we were talking about gay people, correct?
Yes, we're talking about gay people.
So now you totally support that.
I totally support gay people, 150%.
Your son came to you today and said, "Mom, I'm gay. I want to be with men."
Yes, I would 150%.
hesitated.
I would 150% support him if he's gay. He wants to have a boyfriend. He can have a boyfriend. He can be a transvestite. You know what? I would hang a gay flag on my freaking back of my car if I wanted to. I would put it on my front door. I would put it on my window. I don't care. He wants to be gay. I don't mind.
Very good. I like.
I
it.
have a gay sign on the back of my car right now, as a matter of fact, and I'm not gay. My mom's gay, but I don't mind.
Do you believe that nature would create its own demise?
What?
Do you believe that nature would create its own demise?
Can you explain that?
All right.
I've been drinking. Just to be honest, I've been drinking.
Do you believe that nature would create its own end?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure, nature is just gonna go its way.
Do you believe that homosexuality is the end of humanity? Let's say everybody chose to be homosexuals. Do you believe that?
Everybody has the right to have their own decision.
No. Let's say that everybody chose to be homosexuals. Do you believe that we will be wiped out of the planet after a couple of years?
No, because then people will be giving their sperm to the, if me and Diana were gay, okay, me and Diana are finna be gay. I'm just gonna tell you, me and Diana are gonna be gay. I'm gonna get artificially inseminated.
Mm-hmm.
I've been drinking.
It's all right.
Excuse
It's
me.
all right. We're gonna get it.
And me and Diana are gonna have a baby. That's how it's gonna happen. If that's how homosexuals are gonna be, people can be gay, and we're gonna use your sperm. There we go, and we're gonna have a brown baby, and everybody's gonna support it. And somebody's calling me. Can you answer that phone call?
All right. Thank you for your time. It's
Yep.
been very helpful.
Yeah.
Molly Dogie.